Syria looks to carve a new future after the sudden end to 24 years of rule under President Bashar al-Assad.
Relief mixed with caution as world leaders react to the downfall of Syria's President Bashar al-Assad.
This is what the streets of Damascus looked like on Sunday. No movement, no business, lifeless almost, the calm after the storm. That's because Syria's rebel forces imposed a curfew on the capital on the first day since overthrowing the country's longtime president Bashar al-Assad. The curfew is 13 hours long, starting from 4 p.m. local time through to 5 a.m. on Monday. It's a stark difference from the scenes of cheering and celebration that erupted after news broke of the end of Assad's reign. And Syrians, taking in a new reality, one that brought a sense of calmness to the streets of Damascus and an end to the fighting, were happy to oblige. They're hoping this newly found peace can last, and the leadership of the rebel coalition which overthrew Assad is echoing the same sentiment.
أن تبقى المظاهر المسلحة بهذا الشكل في الطرقات وضرب الرصاص وما إلى ذلك.
It's a new beginning for the country that's been under President Bashar al-Assad's rule for 24 years, and emotions are continuing to run high.
حلم إلا شوي، حلم إلا شوي، بده حدا ينقذه من الحلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. والله فرحة لا توصف، فرحة لا توصف بالشعب، الحمد لله محبة بتقول ناطريننا من زمان يعني الحمد لله الشعب حتى نحررهم من رجس هالنظام هذا الحمد لله.
Abu Muhammad al-Gulani, leader of the Hayat Tahrir al-Sham militant group, has appointed ex-Prime Minister Mohammad Ghazi al-Jalali to oversee the transitional government. Al-Jalali served as Prime Minister under Assad and is tasked with ensuring state institutions and social services run uninterrupted until a permanent political solution is reached.
Syrians across the world rejoiced the downfall of Assad's regime on Sunday. In Istanbul, people stormed the Syrian consulate, took down its flag, and waved the green Syrian independence flag claimed by opposition groups. Hundreds of Syrians in Germany also took to the streets in a Berlin neighborhood famous for its Arabic culture. Meanwhile, foreign leaders have called for an inclusive political transition. Turkey's foreign minister urged international actors to preserve Syria's territorial integrity. In a post on X, the EU's foreign chief, Kaja Kallas, said the EU's priority is to ensure security, vowing to work with all constructive partners in Syria and the region. Also on X, French President Emmanuel Macron paid tribute to the Syrian people, sending wishes for peace, freedom, and unity. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz wrote that religious communities and minorities must be protected now and in the future. Romania's far-right presidential candidate, Călin Georgescu, stood outside a closed polling station on Sunday in protest of the second round of the country's presidential election being cancelled. The country's top court made an unprecedented decision to annul the first round of the vote, following intelligence alleging Russian interference on social media to promote the so-called TikTok Messiah.
Acest vot a fost anulat și, practic, anulând democrația, ni se anulează însăși libertatea noastră.
George Simeon, leader of the far-right Alliance for the Unity of Romanians, echoed Georgescu in denouncing the election's cancellation. After topping the polls in the first round, Georgescu was set to face the Liberal candidate Elena Lasconi on Sunday. New dates will be set to rerun the presidential vote from scratch.
Euronews. The news